Smile and learn.
Hi guys, my name is Adrian, and I am the director of this play. Today is a big day because we have a show in less than 2 hours. We still have some tasks to complete. Because we are in a hurry, we can use machines to help us. Machines make our lives easier by saving us time and energy. For example, a car helps us reach different places a lot faster than walking. That's why a car is a machine. There are 2 types of machines: simple machines and complex machines. Cars are complex machines because they have many parts. There are also simple machines that have 1 or fewer parts. We will use simple machines today, such as a lever and a ramp. We need to move this bench on the stage. We can use a simple machine called a ramp. I am sure you have seen them before. Think about the slide at the playground or even ramps at the skateboard parks. Let me show you. By placing a flat surface at an angle between the stage and the ground, we create a ramp that will easily allow us to move this bench up on the stage. Now that was fun! Wait, what's that under the bench? But it's too heavy to lift. Maybe we need another simple machine. How about a lever? All we need is a stick and a book. Let's take a look. We can place one side of the stick under the bench and balance it on the book. The book becomes the fulcrum, which is the support a lever needs to lift the object on the other end. When we push on one side, kind of like a seesaw. Oh look, it's my sports sticker. I lost it yesterday. I'm so happy we found it. Let's see. We used the ramp to move the bench up on the stage. Then we created a lever using a stick and a book to lift the heavy bench and found my missing sports sticker. For our next task, we need to move the sun to the other side of the stage and lift it up over the house. We can use a wheel and axle and a pulley. We can use this cart, which has a wheel and axle. Let's look. When we push the cart, the wheels on this cart spin, which helps us move this sun across the stage. It's the same as your bike at home. When we pedal our bike, the wheels spin to move us forward. The bike is a great example of wheel and axle in action. Now, in order to lift this sun, we can make a pulley by looping a rope around the wheel above. We will attach the sun on one side of the rope and pull from the other side. The pulley will help us lift the sun off the ground. Super cool, right? Let's see. We used the wheel and axle from the cart to move the sun across the stage. Then we created a pulley with the wheel and rope to lift the sun to its right place. We did it! These simple machines were really useful. The ramp, the lever, the wheel and axle, and the pulley all helped us move and lift heavy objects, saving us time and energy. We didn't use complex machines today, but we use them all the time. Complex machines are made of 2 or more simple machines, like the ones we saw today, sometimes even hundreds. Cars, toasters, or washing machines are examples of complex machines. Amazing! It looks like both simple and complex machines are super useful and important in our lives. Thanks for joining me while we explored machines. Remember, simple or complex, machines make our lives easier. It's showtime! I have to go.
Shh. Hi there! What do a bicycle, a crane, and a robot vacuum have in common?
None of them dance, but all 3 make our lives easier.
Bingo, Smiley! Although, when it gets stuck, our robot vacuum at home kind of looks like it's dancing. Anyway, All of these are machines and robots, amazing inventions that make our lives easier. Some help us move around, others make us stronger, and some even do tasks for us. Let's explore the fascinating world of machines and robots together. Machines. Let's break it down. First, what is a machine? A machine is anything we use to help us do a job. There are two kinds, simple and complex. Scissors or wheels are examples of simple machines because they're made of just one or two parts. A car or an elevator are examples of complex machines. They're made up of more than two simple machines. A lever, a pulley, a ramp, and a screw. Would you say they're simple or complex machines? That's right! They're simple machines because, like we said before, they're made of just one or two parts and help make work easier. Have you ever thought about what life would be like without screws? On the other hand, if we talk about a washing machine, a printer, or a bicycle, what are we talking about? Awesome! They're complex machines because they're made by combining more than two simple machines. For example, in the case of the bicycle, we see that it's made up of two wheels and their axles, which allows it to move. The pedals act like levers that make it easier to transfer force. The bike's chain is made up of a pulley system, and finally, many parts are connected with screws. Next time you ride a bike, you won't see it the same way, will you? Robots. We know what machines are, but what makes them different from robots? Well, a robot is a machine that can move or do things on its own, following the instructions we give it or program into it. Among many other things, they can talk, work, or solve problems on their own. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's my robot vacuum. If I'm not careful, it'll suck up my socks. As you can see, it's programmed to clean the house without anyone telling it where to go. Can you think of other examples of robots? Awesome! I can think of a drone, a robotic arm, or a self-driving car as examples of robots. Great job! To sum up, all machines do work, but robots are machines that can work on their own without needing to be controlled by a person. See you soon, friends! We've learned so much in just one video. Did you know there are many more videos? Imagine how much you could learn. Subscribe to the Smile and Learn educational channel to learn and have fun at the same time.